The Spanish were known as conquistadors that got their authority by the king to conquer other places and get treasures. The king also got 1/5 of any treasures that the conquistador got. The French were interested in natural resources such as fish and furs. The French also built forts and established trade with the Native Americans. The English wanted what the French and Spanish were getting. Jamestown was the first successful English colony. The first group to arrive to Roanoke Island was the English. Then they have Sir Francis Drake, Queen Elizabeth, Sir Walter Raleigh, and John White that made it all possible. A charter was a document that granted the right to form a colony. A joint stock company was a company in which investors bought shares or part ownership. Investors bought shares hoping the company would make money and that they would share in the profit. This is a picture of the Virginia Company. King James I granted a charter for the Virginia Company. In December 1606, the company sent 144 settlers and 3 ships to build a new colony in North America. Natural resources are things that you get from nature that is useful, such as fish and furs. A royal colony is a colony that is ruled by a king or queen. This yellow line shows the Northwest Passage route to North America. The Northwest Passage route was an all-water route to North America. As you can see here, it shows the Jamestown Colony and Roanoke Island, the last colony. Roanoke Island was found by the English though. This is a little picture of the Jamestown Colony of how it looked like. John Rolfe was the person who brought and planted tobacco in Jamestown. He also married Pocahontas while he was working with the Native Americans. Cash crops are plants that make good money, such as cotton and tobacco. The plantation system was a system that told when to do things to the plants of when they were planting all of these plants that they were making. The House of Burgesses helped make the laws for the colony. Half of the pilgrims died at the winter by illness, hunger, and cold, and if it wasn't for the Native Americans, the pilgrims may not have survived. Protestants who wanted to reform the Anglican Church were called Puritans. The Mayflower Compact was a sheet that said all the rules, and whoever signed it had to obey all those rules. The Pilgrims and the Native Americans had the first feast of Thanksgiving of their lives, and it took 3 days to get it over with. The end. Thank you for listening for all these facts about history.